before about how too many in the political elite worship the false idol of both sidesism and bipartisan asymmetry. And we see this in many ways, but another important way we see this is the media organizations themselves. For many pundits, they say things like, well, the conservatives have Fox and the liberals or the progressives have MSNBC or CNN or the New York Times. There is a real significant difference here. MSNBC, CNN, the New York Times they are left-leaning news outlets. They are news outlets that do honest reporting, report the news, actually have a fair amount of voices speaking on their platforms or writing on their platforms. And in general, you could say they have a left-leaning bent, a liberal bent. The New York Times, for example, generally endorses, or pretty much almost always endorses, Democrats for office. It's hard to say they're a conservative media outlet, although they do have conservatives writing for them. But they report the news, and they have good reporters who don't go in with an ideological agenda, but simply report, not simply, but in a serious, rigorous, and analytical way, report the news. Fox News is a propaganda outlet. OAN is a propaganda outlet. And that is a big difference. A propaganda outlet has message discipline and speaks in one voice, with one voice. And therefore, the Republican base is able to speak with one voice, whereas Democratic-leaning voters are getting their information from friendly media outlets, but from media outlets that have a multitude of voices and are reporting the news and don't go out and lie to their viewers in the name of supporting their political position. That is a big difference between how the media works, and it's another warning sign that we need to move away from this myth of both sidesism.